holidays are upon us, and so are a trove of wonderful new books.
Charlotte Colaluca is the events manager at Mystery to Me Bookstore. She's here with some titles for all of the readers on your list. Welcome to Live
Charlotte.
Hi,
it's great to be here.
We're happy to have you.
Oh, we love books.
Yeah,
me too.
Especially this one here.
Really do. So what'd you bring today?
I brought a lot of books today. So I'm from Mystery to Me on Monroe Street. We're across from Trader Joe's. You may know us. You may love us. We have a really specific name, but we are a general bookstore, so I brought something from each of our sections.
Okay.
The first one I want to talk about is called I'll Be Gone in the Dark, which is a true crime book.
Let's see, hold that up to camera 4 there, just so
people
everybody,
can
there you go, so
yeah.
everybody can
Catch
see.
the
Hello,
cover.
everyone. This is I'll Be Gone in the Dark. It's a true crime classic, I think it's going to become. I think it's only a year and a half old or so, but it's about the Golden State Killer. And what's interesting about this book is that the woman who wrote it, Michelle McNamara, she actually passed away before she could finish writing her investigative piece on this.
This was... her husband was...
Patton Oswalt.
Patton Oswalt,
yes,
exactly, yeah.
So he has done an amazing job making sure people read this book. A lot of podcasts have talked about it. It's exquisitely written, and it's a shame that she never got to see all of her work come to fruition. But that's a really great book for the true crime lover in your life.
Okay.
Lots of those.
We also have bestsellers. So this is The Overstory, which is one of the best books of the year across all of the lists that people are putting out. It's difficult to describe. It's an epic. It crosses centuries and centuries of family, but it's narrated by trees, which is very, very cool.
Oh, that's very interesting.
It is very interesting.
This is a local favorite, but also a national favorite. This is by our good friend David Maraniss, Pulitzer Prize winner. This is actually a memoir about his family. His father was blacklisted during the Red Scare, and they came out okay, but it wasn't an easy journey. That's the short version of that story.
We've had David here on Live at 4, and I've actually read this, and I highly recommend it. Yeah.
All right, recommended by everybody who's ever seen it, I think. So
yeah,
he's a great guy. And then we have...
we can pass him down, too.
Thank you, thanks, appreciate it. For nonfiction, I brought Little Weirds, which is by Jenny Slate. You may know her as Marcel the Shell with shoes on, or the voice thereof. She also has a Netflix comedy special right now. The title is true to what the book is. They're sort of essays, they're sort of just kind of funny little things she wrote, but they're very touching and very heartwarming. So I think if you have anyone in your life who reads nonfiction and just likes something to cheer them up but also feel a lot of feelings, this is the book for that.
Wonderful.
And it's nice when they're split up into those essays. For someone like me who falls right asleep when I read, sometimes it's like nice to have little pieces. You know?
It's perfect. Some of them made me laugh, some of them made me cry. It's really good. It's like a feast of emotions.
I love that.
And then for all the sci-fi fantasy lovers out there, this is one of my favorite books of all time. It's the first in a trilogy. It's called The Fifth Season. It's part of the Broken Earth trilogy by N.K. Jemisin. It's one of the only, she may be the only woman who's ever won a Hugo Award for each book in a trilogy, which is a huge accomplishment. If you read Patrick Rothfuss or you're missing Game of Thrones, this is a good book to get for yourself or give to someone else.
Okay, terrific.
All right, almost done.
No, it's all good.
We're good.
That's what we're here for.
And then we can't forget the young adults who are big readers. This book is so bizarre and so weird, and I love to recommend it to people, especially when they're looking for a gift to give to someone, because it's something that surely people have not read before, which is really too bad. It's set in this really high fantasy fictional world. High fantasy is not really the right thing to say, but totally fabricated world where there are no monsters. But then a creature appears with the objective to fight monsters, and the girl, Jam, at the center of this has to figure out how to make people fight monsters when they don't think they even exist. So
this is for what ages would you recommend?
I'd say about 13 to 17 is a good age range for this book, and any adult companions who want to read alongside.
Oh,
and then
look at this.
For kids, we can't forget the little kids. This book has no words, which is really sweet for really little readers. And lovers of animals, particularly dogs, Stormy is a dog who needs a home, and that's all I'll say about it.
Okay, terrific. No words, just pictures.
No words, just pictures, beautiful pictures, and it's good for anybody who loves animals or reading with kids. And then if you don't know what to get someone, you don't know what they like to read, it is the 50th anniversary of the moon landing. We love this book in the store. It's really wonderful. The pictures are awesome, and the writing is really good that goes with it. The foreword is by Buzz Aldrin, you can't miss.
Right.
It's a great gift.
It's a good coffee table book right there.
Yes,
exactly.
absolutely.
Excellent.
So those are my recommendations for this year, but if you didn't hear something you like, come on into the store and we can tailor it to your specific needs.
Charlotte, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Great
Thank you for having me.
suggestions.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
And to you too.
I know.
Love the animals, love the dogs.
Thank you so much.
You.
Of course, my pleasure.